Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over three things, and those three things include where you guys can go ahead and find Madame Nazar for today. The next thing that we're actually going to go over is all of the different collection sets and their current cycles, and then last but not least we're going to go over all the daily challenges in extensive details so that you guys can go ahead and make as much gold as possible here in Red Dead Online. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started by showing you right where you can find Madame Nazar for today. And Madame Nazar is going to be up at her original location back when she was released with the Frontier Pursuits last summer up in Grizzlies East. At least this is where I found her the first day that she was released anyway. So this is where you guys need to go. The quickest fast travel location is actually going to be at Emerald Station, or if you guys actually have the Moonshine Shack right here, this will actually be a little bit closer. But if this is the only thing that you guys came here for today, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel. It shows your support of these types of videos. It tells me that you want me to continue making these types of videos, and honestly, it just really helps me grow here on YouTube. So go ahead and spend that 2 seconds and like and subscribe down below. Alright, now that you've actually done those two things, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. And that is going to be talking about the different collection sets and their current cycles. Now, obviously these have changed. I'm going to say this probably for a little bit of time, but anything that involves using a field shovel will be a completely random site. Say it's coin cycle 2 for today, so the coins that you think that you're supposed to be getting for that day might not necessarily be the coins you're going to be getting at all, or that you're actually going to get in a full entire set for that day because it is completely random now. So anything that you dig up with the field shovel will be completely random, and those sets include lost jewelry at cycle number 5, arrowheads at cycle number 5, family heirlooms at cycle number 2, coins at cycle number 3, fossils at cycle number 6, and those are only available for the PS4. If you guys do have any further questions regarding any of those changes to the collectibles, then by all means leave a comment down below so that I can do my best to help you guys out, because I want everybody to be able to make as much money as possible by using the collector roll, because it still is a very viable way of making money here in Red Dead Online. But anyway, let's go and move on to the rest of the sets. Now, the rest of the sets, you don't even have to be a collector at all to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. So get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can, because you'll make a ton of money with the collector roll. American Wildflowers, which you can sell 3 sets every single day, is a cycle at number 1. Tarot cards are going to be at cycle number 5. The antique alcohol bottles are going to be a part of cycle number 4, and the bird eggs are going to be a part of cycle number 3 for today. Now let's go ahead and move on to the daily challenges, but before we do that, I just want to talk about a couple different things. Number 1, I do live stream every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so make sure that you guys check that out. We have a lot of interaction. You guys actually get to play with me and things like that. I play a variety of different games, so make sure that you guys check out those streams. Those times are going to be listed on my website, which is gamercorey.com, and they are going to be changing ever so slightly here in the very near future. So if you guys want to make sure that you guys are up to date on that information, make sure that you guys check out my website, gamercorey.com. I also do have memberships available if you guys would like to further support me as a content creator. I got a lot of different plans and things and ideas for the future for this channel, including giveaways and other things like that. And if you guys want to be involved with that, the best way to participate in all of that as of right now is to become a member. So I hope that you guys can help me grow, and I hope that you guys can get a lot of additional benefits by being members here on the channel. But anyway, let's go to move on to the daily challenges for today. We're just going to quickly go over the list, and let's do that. We got 5 Alaskan Ginseng picked. We got 1 go on call and complete a story mission. We have 3 player kills with the repeater and showdowns. 3 players revived. 1 times becoming drunk. 1 visited a shop in Blackwater. And then last but not least, we got 2 Western Chipmunks collected. Bounty Hunter, we got 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters. 3 bounty targets hogtie with a reinforced lasso. 3 bounty targets looted. Trader roll, we got 1 Crypt Special Stew completed. We got 2 goods sold to a local buyer. 6 large animal carcasses donated to crypts. Collector roll, we got 5 bird eggs found. 6 collectibles collected. 2 collectibles found with a metal detector. Moonshiner roll. 2 crafted toxic moonshine. 2 moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer. 2 moonshine story missions completed. The naturalist roll, we got 5 any animal samples sold to Harriet. Got 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp. And then last but not least is 3 farmland animal samples taken. All right, let's go ahead and break these down. Now, before we actually do that, you guys can earn up to 11 gold bars every single day. The only real requirement to get to that is to make sure that you guys have as many of the daily challenges or as many roles available as possible and be at least a rank 10, because that's going to give you guys access to 6 gold bars. And then the daily general challenges everybody will have access to regardless of what rank you are and if you've purchased any roles or not. And you can earn 5 gold bars from that. To get that 11 gold bars, you do need to have at least a streak of 21 days of completing at least one daily challenge for 21 days. And at least there's always one daily challenge that you guys can get completed every day, each single day, regardless if there's animal spawns or whatever seems to be happening in Red Dead Online, as I've been able to do it for almost a year in some of the more challenging times of doing the daily challenges here in Red Dead Online. Anyway, let's go over these daily challenges in detail so you guys can earn as much gold as possible. Alaskan ginseng picked. Now, I'm going to show you guys my go-to location for this. Now, you can find Alaskan ginseng all around the Cumberland Forest area. However, that's not where I'm going to tell you guys to go today. I'm going to tell you guys to go to this specific spot right here. The quickest fast travel location will actually be at the Indian Reservation. Make your way down here. And if you kind of come back to the back side of this little camp area, there's a windmill right here. And there's 5 plants of Alaskan ginseng actually just chilling right back here. Now, it is a little glitchy, or at least the last time that we had this daily challenge, it has been. So you're going to go there. You might actually start with like 5 out of 5 pick with that first one you picked. If you don't get 5 from that first one, just load into a brand new session, then pick it as quickly as possible, and you guys should get that counted almost straight away, which is pretty nice. That's where I would recommend that you guys go for the Alaskan ginseng. Go on call and complete a story mission. All you have to do is go to the bottom of your list and go to your quick join and then story on call. That's all you got to do there. And then for the rest of the daily challenges, we've got 3-player kills with repeater and showdowns. If you guys like PvP and like just like the showdowns in general, then use a repeater and get 3-player kills. Does not all have to be in the same match. So the nice thing about doing the showdown and participating in the PvP is you can earn additional gold. By completing this one, if you've got your daily streak at 21 days or higher, then you can actually make 0.66 gold for today or more, depending on how many showdown modes you participate in. We got 3 players revived. You can either do this with the luck of the draw by doing with the showdowns, or what you can do is actually get involved with 2 other friends, and then one player will basically shoot the other player that's not going to be in a posse, and then you have 2 people in a posse. Then whatever that third person is shooting, the other person would revive, and then you all just take turns trying to get that player's revived. That's the easiest way to do it, in my opinion, but this one is probably the more difficult one out of all the daily challenges, because you can't really do it easy on your own. One time is becoming drunk. You can either do this at any of the saloons, you can do this at your camp because you get free beer there, or you can actually do this at your Moonshine Shack. Moonshine Shack and camp is 100% free to go ahead and drink those. Otherwise, you can spend $2.50 on liquor at one of the saloons and you'll get drunk. Visited a shop in Blackwater, so you can just go to any shop you want. I like to just ride past the butcher because you actually never have to get off the horse, and you can actually just go to the saloon there if you wanted to. So those 2 can definitely be done at the exact same location. Western chipmunks collected. I'm going to show you guys my 2 go-to locations for this. Number 1 is actually going to be down in the tall trees area, specifically really close to Aurora Basin. Right in this general area is where you can usually find them. Or the other one is actually going to be up by the Indian Reservation, so close to where you can find the Alaskan ginseng. If you kind of come down this path right here, and then look at both sides of this path, trying to lock on to targets. Now, I know that with the animal spawns, I'm not really going to be focusing on trying to find this one today, but this is where I have usually gone to get it. But you can find them in both locations. I find a ton of Western chipmunks on a good day in Red Dead Online over in tall trees, but you can also find a ton of them up here. All right, and I think that's it for the daily general challenges. So the bounty hunter role, we've got 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth, so Wallace Station, Strawberry, or Blackwater. 3 bounty targets, Hogtie with a reinforced lasso. If you got, I believe that's on sale this week, if I remember right. And if you're a bounty hunter, you should have the reinforced lasso anyway, so buy that as soon as you possibly can. And then 3 bounty targets looted. So these can actually be all done together. So 2 bounties in West Elizabeth, hog tie them, loot them, turn them in, go and do another one, hog tie it, and loot them. And that's all you gotta do. And you can get all these done in the same like settings, which is awesome. The trader role, we got 1 crypt special camp stew. Just go there, find out what stew he wants you to prepare, and then complete that. As soon as you do complete it, you'll have access to eat it, and then you'll get fortified cores. They'll be yellow and very handy dandy. But sometimes the special stew is just, you don't always have to do it. But I like to use just big game meat if you want fortified cores at the camp, but you don't always have to do that either. So whatever he is asking you to create for the day, you can either purchase everything through the stables or through the catalog or at a general store. 2 goods sold to a local buyer, so just go ahead and do that. Just 2 goods have to be sold. If you have 100, you're going to make more money, but only 2 that you have available can do this. 6 large animal carcasses donated to crypts. If you can find any animals, this would include like bucks, does, it could be pronghorns, white-tailed deer, cougars, panthers, etc. would all count towards that. Anything that goes on the back of the horse should count as a large animal carcass. We got the collector roll. We got bird eggs, which bird eggs are going to be a part of cycle number 3 for today. 6 collectibles totally collected, so 5 of those would be the bird eggs if you go after those. And then 2 collectibles found with the metal detector. If you want to guarantee that all the ones that you find with the metal detector are going to be that, go after the coins because they all require you to use the metal detector to find them. Some of the arrowheads, some of the lost jewelry, some of the other ones do require it as well. But if you want to guarantee to use it as a metal detector, then coin collection set. Moonshiner roll, 2 crafted toxic moonshine. If you guys don't have the pamphlet, don't buy it. It's really not worth the money unless you want the gold. If you really don't care because you have a lot of money and you haven't purchased that pamphlet yet, then go ahead and purchase it. And then just craft it at any campfire. It could be at your camp, it could be at your wilderness camp, wherever. It doesn't matter what campfire you use. Just use one of them. 2 moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer. So whatever is basically, you don't want to sell the Bert today. Bert's no good. He's never any good. Don't ever sell the Bert. You make less money. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your energy. How you can actually make sure that you get the preferred type every single time is look at the countdown that's available. So say your moonshine is going to take an hour to complete, but if it changes in like 15 minutes, wait for that change. Start the moonshine batch, wait for that change to happen, so then you know who the preferred types of buyers are going to be, and then make a batch and flavor it to whoever is actually buying something from that group. That's all you really have to do. You have 2 moonshine story missions completed. You can either do this through your progress bar if you've already completed them, or you got to go talk to Maggie if you haven't done any of them yet. And then we got the naturalist roll. We got 5 animal samples sold to Harry. It doesn't matter what 5 you sell, just sell 5. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just 3 of them can be the farmland animals, and I'll just quickly go over this. They can be the pigs, the alpine goats that we had to skin yesterday. It could be sheep, or like the cows, or ox, whatever. All of those will count towards farmland animals. And then crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp. This will require you guys to purchase that wilderness camp. If you already have done that, then you can do this one. If you haven't, if you're a Twitch Prime member, you can actually get this completely for free, as long as you have linked up your Rockstar Social Club account and your Twitch Prime, and you'll be able to get this 100% for free. But that is all the daily challenges done, going over covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding any of the daily challenges, by all means, leave a comment down below, because I'd love to be able to help you guys out if I possibly can. I want you guys to be as successful as you possibly can here in Red Dead, so by all means, ask some questions. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.